Under Tallahassee's majestic canopy is a thriving community. Whether it's within our active neighborhoods, growing business sector, or government offices, the spirit of goodwill and cooperation gives Tallahassee a special feeling. Nearly 3,000 city employees are dedicated to ensuring Tallahassee continues to be the vibrant, beautiful, safe place we call home. Let's get to know a few of these people who proudly serve our city, our home.
If I'm going to be on this planet, I might as well do something, good for people. City of Tallahassee, what I do is I'm one of the cashiers over there at the Revenue Department, Treasurer Clerk. And we process payments for the city, so all the money that comes to the city comes through my department. As you know, I serve in the Army, which means I'm serving the country, I'm serving the people of the United States, and that includes our community. After I came back from my deployment last year, a lot of customers, I saw how happy they felt when they saw me back. And I appreciate so much, and they feel so pleased. So I told my supervisor, I said, hey, guess what? I'm planning to stay here as long as I can. This is our city, our home.
I love the holistic approach the city takes to not just providing the basic services, but providing roads and sidewalks and amenities that are going to be places that bring people out of their homes to use them, not just drive through. I'm a program engineer in the public infrastructure group of the City of Tallahassee, which means I'm in charge of a number of capital programs, roads and sidewalks mostly. What I love about living in Tallahassee is how much the city is committed to providing more than just the basic level of services. This is a great place to live because we're constantly looking at improving the services that we need into the services that we want. I give back to the Tallahassee community by speaking to high school students, the ones who are interested in going to college, about the strong career options in civil engineering, that it's not just people who know they're good at math and science, that there's a lot to the human element and there's a lot to the practical element of being able to build something when it's not on paper anymore. This is our city, our home.
Tallahassee is a melting pot of cultures thanks to our diverse population and the contribution of the many international students and faculty who come to our city to contribute their talents. With the City of Tallahassee, I've always had the opportunity to develop creative solutions through the activities and events that engage the youth and adults, and I've always been encouraged to continue planning many events that showcase the city and its citizens. Tallahassee is part of my extended family, and it is my goal to give back to the community that has accepted me and my family by participating in many events and programs that enrich me as a person. My parents have always said, you are a guest in Tallahassee, Aurora, and it is your obligation to give back to the city you live in to make it an even better place too. This is our city, our home.
I came here to go to school like so many people, and when I finished school, then you've got to decide what you want to do when you grow up. I wanted to stay here in Tallahassee because it just felt like home. My area of responsibility is the airfield, and in operations we are responsible for safety, security, and emergency preparedness. I'm very fortunate in my job. Working for the city has been a great experience for me. The folks that I work with, we've been together for a long time, and it's like a family away from our normal family. I've coached youth baseball, I've coached youth football, I volunteer in our church in the music program there, and I've also volunteered with the youth there as well. It's just a great place to live. This is our city, our home.
I am the city's community ambassador. I coordinate the services of the REACH program out in the field. I set the appointments up with our residents. I make sure that the work gets done. I go back and I talk with them afterwards to make sure they were satisfied and ask questions and see if there's anything else we can do for them. Just look at the smile on my face. And that'll tell you how enjoyable it is. I've worked with FAMU, I've worked a lot of places, I worked for the state for 42 years. This is by far the best job I've ever had in terms of helping people and getting enjoyment out of what I do. I get up in the morning, I'm raring to come to work. I like what I'm doing. I serve on many boards and councils and commissions and all of those things here in the city. I give back by getting out there, rolling up my sleeves and being a part of organizations and causes where they're calling for volunteers to do things. Well, let me see, Tallahassee, college town. Tallahassee, family town. Tallahassee, country. Tallahassee, urban. Tallahassee. I just like living in Tallahassee. It's home. This is our city, this is our home.
If I was to describe Tallahassee in one word, I would think that it would have to be friendly.
I would say wholesome. It's a great place to live. What I do at the City of Tallahassee is I work in the special operations at the Tallahassee Police Department, and various things that I do include assisting with car seat inspections and parking enforcement as well as traffic control.
And I am a forensic specialist with our forensic unit. We've worked together a lot with other departments, and it's really a small community, and you get to know each other real well, and that's kind of nice.
And also by working with the City of Tallahassee, it gives us the opportunity to help others as part of our job.
Most recently, I've been involved with Agape Food Ministry, where we go out and we feed the homeless and the hungry.
Just helping out the community any way that we can, individually or collectively, each and every day.
This is our city, our home.
The City of Tallahassee provides services and resources that help make this a wonderful community to live in. I came to Tallahassee straight out of veterinary school to start a job. I didn't necessarily expect to be here for a long time, but the longer I stayed, the more I came to love this community and decided it was a great place to raise a family. In my role as an animal services veterinarian, I am not only helping the homeless animals in the community, but I'm also helping the people in our community. We provide a lot of resources to help people in a variety of ways with their pets, and we also provide education. We're involved in the school districts and in different educational programs, working with children all the way up through college level. Outside of work, my way of giving back to the community is being involved as a Girl Scout troop leader here in Tallahassee. Tallahassee has beautiful green spaces, a lot of opportunities to get outdoors and enjoy nature, and that's something I definitely like to do on a personal level, and with the Girl Scout troop, we definitely love to be outdoors. This is our city, our home.
One of the most important things I feel that the City of Tallahassee does for its residents is provide honest and true open government, which allows citizens to engage and be instrumental in what the city is doing. A lot of the input and suggestions that citizens make are actually things that are implemented. My role with the City of Tallahassee is a program planner with the Tallahassee Community Redevelopment Agency, and I really like helping people and engaging the community. That's what my role is with the City of Tallahassee, being a public servant. I'm a member of Capital Area Neighborhood Network, which is an initiative of 30+ Southside neighborhood leaders who are coming together on an initiative to help engage the Southside residents. I believe that we are a resilient people, and I say that because Tallahassee really has come through the worst of times and the best of times. And all throughout all of that, we still have remained a resilient people. This is our city, our home.
I love living in Tallahassee because I'm from Jacksonville and it's such a big city. And so when I came to Tallahassee, it seemed like it was just a smaller community and everybody's close and warm and accepting. And so I just really enjoy raising a family here. I think one of the things that I like with working for the city of Tallahassee is in my capacity as a firefighter, I get to help people daily. It's a very rewarding job and it's just something that I'm really passionate about doing and I enjoy it. I'm president of the Pink Hills Tallahassee chapter. And we are an organization that's a local 501c3. We encourage community members to raise funds and keep 100% of it local to take care of people in our community. You know, sometimes you might have a single mom and she can't put shoes on her kids' feet because they can afford that right now because they have to choose between medication or taking care of their family. So I'm able to do and give back to the community in so many different ways. This is our city, our home.
My role at the City of Tallahassee is to serve as a business systems analyst. I like the work. I really enjoy what I do. Every day it's different. There's a new challenge or a new problem. And finding a solution to that problem is what I really enjoy, to try to make the experience of every citizen with the City of Tallahassee better. Making a positive impact in the community is important to me, and I do that in a couple different ways. First, I do that through youth athletics. I coach youth baseball, youth flag football. Try to take a break during soccer season, although I always seem to get involved in some manner. I really appreciate the flexibility and support that the City of Tallahassee provides me so that I can serve the community in other ways. I foresee that the City of Tallahassee is going to continue to grow and do even bigger and better things, and I'm going to be there with them doing bigger and better things myself. This is our city, our home.
Tallahassee is more than a city. We are a community of neighbors, a place where possibility exists for every citizen, a place where we can all live a great life at an affordable cost, and a place we're all proud to call home.
This is our city, our home.